Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. So ever since Jodie Whittaker was cast as the Doctor, there's been controversy. It's been Doctor Who fan versus Doctor Who fan, Twitter arguments, rants, YouTube videos. Some people love her, some people can't stand her. Some people think the show's mediocre. Some people think the show's too politically correct. But Doctor Who's Alex Kingston admits she was originally conflicted about Jodie Whittaker's casting. Yes, originally. So obviously she's not anymore. Before I read this and give my opinion on this, I want to say I love Alex Kingston. I loved her in ER. I thought she was absolutely outstanding as River Song. It was a great piece of creative conceit by Stephen Moffat. Great character. So let's read what she's got to say and then I'm going to react to it. Doctor Who star Alex Kingston has revealed her initial reservations following Jodie Whittaker's casting as the Doctor. The Broadchurch actress took over the role from Peter Capaldi with her first full series as the iconic character airing in late 2018. Speaking to Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby on This Morning, Alex revealed her initial reaction to the first female Doctor. To be honest, at first I was a little conflicted because I just thought, all those little boys, how are they going to handle it? God, but is she taking the piss? I don't know. But then I thought, when Peter Capaldi played the Doctor, I thought, oh my gosh, how are those young kids going to be able to relate to, sorry Peter, somebody who could be their grandfather? Alex, guess what? The first Doctor was like a grandfather to the young boys watching, and young boys did watch Doctor Who when it first aired, right? That's just a stupid comment anyway. Anyway, we go on. But they totally embraced him, and it's because he's the Doctor, and Jodie is the Doctor, if you say so, because it's the same spirit inside, so it doesn't matter. Alex, who plays River Song in the series, added that she's always up for a return to the show. She recently said that she would be happy to join Jodie in the show. I did meet her. We chatted about me coming back to Doctor Who. She said, I loved the character and I think that, my gosh, there are wonderful potential opportunities down the road, but it's not my decision. Kingston also added that she doesn't think the relationship between River Song and Whittaker's Doctor would be too different compared to when she appeared alongside Matt Smith and Capaldi. Doctor Who airs on BBC One and in the UK and BBC America in the US. No shit, Sherlock. So thanks for that little article, Digital Spy. So what do I garner from that? That she's been put on there. She's been put on there by the BBC to try and talk up Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. But she's trying to fuck with our minds, basically. And I like Alex. It's not her fault. She's just become part of this political game now. So they're desperate because they're not selling the merchandise, they're not selling the box sets, they're not selling the DVDs, and they're not selling the Blu-rays, right? As I said before, the ratings are pretty solid, not fantastic ratings apart from the premiere, of course, which was awesome because people were intrigued. How did I respond when I first found out Jodie Whittaker was the Doctor? I thought, well, she's from Broadchurch. Chris Chibnall's from Broadchurch. Broadchurch in its first season was an awesome show. Maybe they could do something different and special with Doctor Who. I was genuinely excited. I don't care about the female thing. I don't care about the too political correct thing. It doesn't matter to me. The point is, can you excite me? Can you give me an entertaining version of Doctor Who? You didn't. It was boring. It was mediocre. It was crap. It was full of messaging that nobody is interested in. And it was, again, a bit like the Brie Larson situation, a good message pushed badly. And this is the thing. Because they don't get it. They live in a bubble and they think spewing hate against men, especially white men, is going to garner them more support. Instead of trying to make a great TV show that automatically has diversity in it. But these people don't understand. Every time they cast a minority actor or actress on a show, they have to shout it from a rooftop. It's like they think they're doing that minority actor or actress a favour. It's like, you're invited to come into our call tent, but we'll have to kick you out after 5 o'clock. And here lies the problem. You're looking at people that potentially are actually sexists, are actually racists, who hold the power, the keys of power in the entertainment industry, and they're saying to minorities and women, oh, Come and join our party. Look, everyone, look what we've got. We've got minorities. We're giving women a chance. That's not the point. They have a right, if they have the talent, to be on television and film already. And you have no right to be so condescending and say, look, everyone, look who we casted. Aren't we cool? Aren't we kind? No, because they should automatically have a chance anyway. Your industry is an embarrassment because it never used to cast minorities. It never used to put women in strong roles. And you know what? You still don't have any idea what a strong female role is. But instead, you incite hatred from the fans and you create hate instead of love. And this is the problem. This is just a political manoeuvre by the BBC. She's involved with Big Finish. They shoved her on this show to basically try and calm the situation down. But it doesn't matter how important the person is. Nobody is swallowing it. Because nobody's mad that Jodie Whittaker's a woman. Nobody's mad that Doctor Who's too politically correct. And if you are, you're a twat. You shouldn't be mad about that. You should be mad at the fact that this great show that was brought back so wonderfully well by Russell T Davies has been bastardized with mediocrity. That's what you should be angry about. You should be angry that you're being thrown spin like this constantly because they don't know what to do next. They can't just get rid of her. They have to spin it. So when she does leave, she'll go, yeah, well, I've got other opportunities now. Well, I'm pregnant as well now. If she is, I don't know if she is. I don't want to start a rumour that's not true. So I have to concentrate on my family. Or whatever she's going to do to get out of this. Whatever they're going to do to, get out of firing Chris Chibnall, they're going to do it. They're not going to tell you the truth. That doesn't happen in the entertainment industry. Every time an actor leaves a soap, it's like, yeah, I'm looking to change the direction of my career. No, you're not. You've been sacked, right? Your contract hasn't been extended. But of course, they allow you to spin how you're leaving. That's how the entertainment industry works. So basically, let's get one thing straight. Doctor Who Season 12 was a mediocre, boring season with nothing interesting in it whatsoever. They made a really good episode in Rosa, which is a really good dramatic episode of TV, but wasn't a particularly good episode of Doctor Who. Let's be honest. Krasgrove, a kind of a villain with a lot of potential, a kind of a new type of Captain Jack he could have been. The Doctor could have inspired Krasgrove to be better, not to be a racist, to join her, to be her friend, to join her team. That would have been awesome if Krasgrove could have learned a better way. But no, he was a white male, he was racist, and that's it. Our minds are closed. End of story. I actually thought that's what Chibnall was going to do with Krasgrove. I thought he was going to let the Doctor inspire him and change him, and that would have been beautiful. It's exactly what happened with Captain Jack. Now, I understand some people may think a racist and a bigot can't change, but of course, there's loads of racists and bigots out there who are not racists and bigots anymore because they learned a better way. And this is the messaging we need to forward to our children via Doctor Who, not hate and virtue signalling constantly. And this kind of thing from Alex Kingston, which is not her fault, she wants to work in the industry. She's come on here to talk about her career. They've asked her about Doctor Who, and she's kind of tried to spin the whole situation. Well, I was concerned. What about those poor little boys? What? And then what she said about Peter Capaldi being too old, and those little boys are going to say, well, that's like my granddad. Yes, the first Doctor was like their granddad, and nobody had an issue with it whatsoever. The point is, some people who work on Doctor Who don't understand the show's origins, and they just talk. As I say, no problem with Alex Kingston. She's a lovely lady, great on ER, great on Doctor Who. And of course, Jodie Whittaker would love Alex Kingston to return as Professor River Song, because then they can do the girl-on-girl thing, can't they? Oh, I'm a girl, you're a girl, and we can kiss on TV. And isn't that fun for all the little girls? Yeah, now we've all learnt a lesson that it's cool to be lesbian, but I thought we already knew it was cool to be lesbian, right? I didn't think we needed the BBC or Doctor Who to kind of tell us that in the first place. But anyway, that's where we are. So I hope you join me again for another Doctor Who video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a bit angry there, but sometimes we have to get angry. We have to show that we care, and I do care about Doctor Who. We've got another season of this mediocrity, and hopefully it will be over, and hopefully there will be an announcement before season 12 is out to tell us that Whittaker and Chibnall are out, and we actually get a creative and a lead actor playing the Doctor who care about this show and don't care more about telling us how life should be. Thank you very much. Like, share and subscribe, please.